Welcome to the Barbados Today News Brief for Friday, November the 1st, 2013. Here are some of the main stories in this publication. More than 30 students of a secondary school in the north of the island have been suspended on 3 days for persistent lateness. That's our big story, details of which can be found on page 3. And Prime Minister Frondell Stuart will soon be bringing measures to Parliament that could result in non-compliant developers ending up in jail. The details are also on pages 4 and 5. The Lime Pelican Football Administration is coming under the VAT microscope at the end of the season. See also pages 4 and 5 for what Minister of Finance Chris Sinclair told Parliament today about this matter. Relief is coming this winter for hoteliers who suffered a rough tourist summer season, but the extent of that relief can be discovered on our back page. Former Minister of Housing and Lands, now opposition MP Glenn Clark, is calling for an investigation into the operations of the state-owned National Housing Corporation. Pick up the rest of this story on pages 6 and 7. The Attorney General is recommending the prosecution of the media house that recently published a photograph of 2 students caught on videotape having sexual intercourse in what appeared to be a classroom, if the relevant law is found to have been breached. See page 10 for the full story. The NEFCA Performing Arts Finals opened last night in a blaze of color and imageries of jungle scenes accompanied by drumming and dancing. Our coverage is on page 18 and 19. On the Caribbean front now, Jamaicans and other CARICOM nationals who suffer mistreatment while traveling in the region will soon have an additional means to lodge complaints. Go to pages 30 and 31 for the full regional coverage. In news-making headlines around the world, the United Nations envoy to Syria said today there would be no preconditions for long-delayed peace talks, an assertion likely to anger opposition movement that says it will only attend if the goal is to remove President Bashar al-Assad. Follow these developments and more world news on pages 32 and 33. And finally in sports, after another delayed start, West Indies added a modest 133 to the overnight score of 333, but later dismissed the Uttar Pradesh batsmen to stay ahead at the end of the second day of the Jadpur University complex in Kolkata today. The details on page 63. And this has been the Barbados Today News Brief. On behalf of my videographer and video editor Gregory Waldron, I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a great weekend.